Hey, what's going on guys? Today we are going to be doing episode 14 of the Fortnite Mythbusters. In this series, I take your guys' myths that you suggest in the comments on my past Mythbuster episodes and I test them out in game for everyone to see. Before we get into the video, comment down how many total wins you have gotten in the past week in Fortnite Battle Royale. Currently, when I am recording this, I'm at about 17 wins out of 120 games in the past week. It's not too bad overall, but it could be a little bit better. Also, I'm giving away 1,000 V-Bucks to a lucky winner. To enter, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment your console down below. Make sure to be active in future videos because I announce winners every 2 weeks. Anyways, don't forget to comment any myths you'd like me to test in the next or future Mythbuster episodes. And let's get right on in to today's video. To begin, the first myth is, do impulse grenades affect you after winning a game? When I tested this in game, I didn't have much time after winning, but sadly, impulse grenades will not affect your player once the match is actually over. I honestly have no explanation for why Epic made it this way, but after winning the game, you definitely should be able to launch yourself with explosive grenades. Impulse grenades are one of those items in Fortnite where it's one of the funnest things to do. You get to launch yourself in the air, you pull off some insane plays, so I don't know why it is disabled after winning a game. The next myth is, does the storm continue moving after winning a game? Before the update where you were actually able to move around after getting a victory royale, just like how it is now, the storm used to close in all the way once the countdown timer got to 0. So does this still happen, or does the storm just stay paused until it forces you to leave the game? After winning a match, I tested this and I got a quick clip of me going to the edge of the storm to see if it was moving before my character froze in place. Sadly, now the storm does not close in like how it used to. Also, before you were able to move around, you were able to stay on the victory royale screen for way longer than how you are now. Currently, you have like a minute or two till you are automatically kicked out of the game. A couple of months ago, I swear I used to remember you being able to stay in the game for way longer till the storm would fully close in where the whole map is covered, and you would even have like a minute or two extra while viewing the storm. The next myth is, can you blow up C4s in midair if you shoot them? In game, this was definitely something I have never seen done before because no one really tries to blow up their own C4s in midair. Surprisingly, if you throw your C4 up high enough, or if your teammate throws the C4 up high enough, you will have enough time to pull out your weapon and shoot it to make an awesome explosion in midair. To this day, I have yet to see a clip where someone actually puts this to use, but I still think it's an awesome mechanic that Epic spent the time to add into Fortnite. If any of you guys are able to pull off a clip like your teammate throwing a C4 over a cliff and you being able to snipe it in midair, I would definitely like to see that. That is a challenge I challenge you guys to do. Go to a cliff, throw a C4 over the edge and quick scope it in midair. That would be pretty awesome. The next myth is, can you place campfires on floors with holes on the corners? Around the map, you may notice a ton of houses with floors that are broken on the sides. On these floors, if positioned right, you could actually place a spike trap and sometimes even a launch pad. But are you still able to place down a cozy campfire? In game, I went to one of the most popular types of houses with a broken floor. Sadly, in this specific house, I was not able to find anywhere to place the cozy campfire to be placed down. In order to place down a cozy campfire on this specific spot, you have to break the floor and then place your own floor down, then you will be able to place down the cozy campfire. Other than that, sadly, you're not able to place down a cozy campfire on a broken floor. The next myth is, do supply llamas fall like airdrops once you break the tree or the structure that they land in? In Fortnite, it is already super rare to find a supply llama in the open. Matter of fact, only 3 of them spawn per game. If you are lucky enough to find one of the 3 in game, it's even rarer to find a supply llama that spawns in the top of a tall tree or just any tree or structure in general. When you break the tree or the structure that the supply llama is stuck in, the supply llama will actually slowly fall down to the ground just like how a supply drop would. I thought this was pretty cool to find since it is rare to find a supply llama on a tree on its own, even near tilted towers. When I saw this in game, I broke the tree and I honestly expected the llama to either instantly teleport to the ground or to disappear with the tree. But surprisingly, it had its own falling physics and just floated to the ground like everything else. The next myth is, are you able to hide inside of crates? A while back, it used to be a trend to hide inside of supply drop crates. Streamers and just regular players were pulling off some amazing kills where they would hide inside of the crate, and then when it would open from another player, they would pop out and just shotgun their face. Sadly, a couple of months ago, this was patched. You are no longer able to hide in supply drops, and it is just honestly quite a bummer. There were so many awesome plays you would do, and it had its own whole aspect to the game, and I don't know why Epic would remove it. But in the past few weeks, what really has come to popularity is where you would stand in the smoke circle where it shows where the supply drop is going to land, and sometimes it will actually glitch your player up to the top. When I tried this in game for myself, it either would keep pushing me outside of the drop zone of the supply drop, or it would not let me teleport up to the top. Personally, I was not able to pull this glitch off on my own, but there are some awesome clips by Myth and Dakotas, and I even think Ninja, where they pull off some amazing kills and even just mess around with this glitch happening to them. Next time you see a supply drop, make sure to try this on your own in game and send me a clip if it does happen to you.
I hate you. I hate you too.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck?
Whoa!
You hacker, bro! Beat me up, Scotty! What Yo,
You
what
got
the
abducted,
heck?
bro.
Oh, what the what? Hey, hey, come back! Oh!
What's up, baby?
Yo!
Ow!
What is it?
I've
Is this
never
real
seen
life?
that before.
The next myth is, if you build stairs all the way up to the side of a mountain and connect it at the top to the top of the mountain, if you destroy the bottom stair, will it all be destroyed or will it all like fall down? When I tested this in game, I destroyed one of the bottom stairs so my path was officially floating, but it ended up not breaking down. In game, if you are building up a mountain and you notice your stairs are being destroyed by another player, try connecting something to the edge of the mountain as soon as possible to prevent it from falling, and you will actually survive. A lot of people don't know about this and they just keep building up and building up, but they never connect it to the side of the mountain and they are easily shot down and sometimes even killed by fall damage. So if you are playing, make sure to never make that mistake and just don't ever do Stairway to Heavens. Those never end in a good situation. Surprisingly, this was one of the most requested myths that I received on one of my last Mythbuster episodes. I knew the answer right away, but a lot of people did request this and it was super thumbs up. Whoever like commented, it got a ton of likes, so I decided to throw it in here for all of you people who liked his comment so you guys could learn something new. The last myth is, can a supply drop land on top of a supply llama? Of course, this is possible to happen in Fortnite, but the chances are little to none. Per game, if you didn't know, like I said earlier, there are a total of 3 supply llamas that spawn and 10 to 15 supply drops that fall per match. Overall, the chances of a supply drop landing on top of a supply llama are super slim. When I was looking through Instagram the other day, I actually came across a clip of this unlikely event actually happening. This happened a little south of Salty Springs and the supply drop landed on top of the llama's head but didn't fully reach the ground, so the supply llama had its own hitbox which was blocking the supply drop from falling to the ground. I thought this was really insane that this actually happened because out of all of the spawns on the map for the supply drop and the supply llama, they had the exact same coordinate to land. If you guys ever find anything like this ever again, please send me a screenshot with your name or whatever. Just make sure it isn't the same game. Don't like take this clip and send it to me saying it's yours, because I don't think this will ever happen again. If it does, maybe a few times in the history of Fortnite. This is such a rare sighting to see, and if you do come across it, I'm pretty jealous. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I upload a brand new video, and try to be first for first comment. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys next time.